All right, how's it going? So today we're talking about family shoots and 5 top tips for family shoots that you can use today, tomorrow, forever, whenever you want to use them. I don't care, just use them. They're really good. So whether it is natural family portraits, outdoor family portraits, whether it's a family photo shoot in a studio, whatever it is that you're doing, you can apply these amazing 5 tips and they will enhance your life. So I've been doing this over 10 years. I tried all sorts to do family shoots well. I thought there were certain things that I saw other people doing that just didn't work for me. I tried to take white sheets for babies to people's houses, just didn't work, wasn't for me. So most of my family shoots now are outdoors. All my family portraits and everything, they're all on location, they're all fun and natural. There's not a lot of posy stuff. There's some, but not a lot. There's some, but not a lot. There's some, but not a lot. So I'll give you these 5 tips and you can use them and you'll love them and you'll be like, oh, Daz Mac, thank you so much for these amazing tips. My pictures have gotten better. How can I help you? Subscribe. That will help. Thanks. So tip number 1 is really important. It's important to keep the kids excited and having a good time during the shoot. And that is to just keep the shoot fun and keep it relaxed. Don't make the kids pause for a full hour, for a full 2 hours. I'd hate it. You'd hate it. Models hate it. 5 and 7-year-old kids are going to hate it for sure. So just don't be making them pause throughout the whole shoot. Make it fun. Play games with them. Let them hide, let them play on the slide if they want to play on the slide, but photograph it all. Some of the best pictures you'll get will be of them running and climbing trees and jumping on a fence and whatever kids love to do, I don't know, jumping in muddy puddles. That's what Peppa Pig said, so it must be true. Not only that, you've got to stress the importance to the adults not to try and make the kids pose for the full shoot, because that could also happen too. They'll be saying, look at the camera, smile for the camera, stand still. Yeah, nip all that in the bud. Don't need it. Don't need to. Just let the kids do what they want. It'll keep it fun for them. They're just having a good time out. So yeah, keep it fun, keep it relaxed. Tip number 1, and that is the most important one. Make sure to listen. I'm watching. Tip number 2 is to get the kids on your side straight away. This ties in with tip number 1. But basically, as soon as you get there, don't only talk to the adults. Make sure you pay attention to the kids. Learn the names. I never learn the names. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. But try and learn the names. Show an interest. Ask what they like. Ask if they're a human child like I am and they've got little figures and they play Fortnite. Ask what they like to do, and maybe you've got common grounds and something that you're both interested in. They'll love you straight away then. They'll be more relaxed around you. They won't think, who's this stranger pointing a camera at me for a full hour? Who is that guy? A great way of keeping them on side throughout the shoot as well is to let them lead the way. This is great if you're in a park or in a forest. Let them lead the way that you're going to go on the shoot. Let them choose locations for photographs as well. It'll just make it seem more of an adventure for them because everybody's following them. They're the boss basically. Boss baby. They're the boss baby. They're the boss baby. Tip number 3 is be understanding with time. Kids are a nightmare. You'll get in your car and your kid wants to go to the toilet. You'll get there and the kid needs the toilet. You'll be doing the shoot and the kid needs a toilet. So just make sure you understand. It's so true. Leave a comment if that's true. Just be understanding with time. So if the kid needs a toilet or it needs to snack or it needs to drink, they need to snack. They need to drink. I have kids, by the way. I'm a great parent. They need the toilet. They're running late because their kid needed the toilet. Then just be understanding. Don't charge them for it. Don't cut the shoot short because you're like, well, you've had your allotted time, so I've got to go now. Just be aware that the shoot might run over. It might run late. It probably will. So just be aware of that and don't hold it against that family because kids are kids, aren't they? Tip number 4 is everybody loves posed pictures secretly, don't they? So if you're doing a fun, relaxed, natural photo shoot, yeah, get loads, get hundreds of them, but make sure to get some portraits of the kids individually, together, a family shot together. Just make sure to get a good range, basically, because for all, everybody will love the kids running and laughing and playing in the pictures. They'll also like that nice group one of everybody smiling at the camera, looking nice, and that'll be the one that probably ends up on somebody's wall. So it always happens. Just make sure you get some posed ones as well. I'm sure there'll be time throughout the shoot where you can do that. You can bribe the kids as well. Just be like, if we do this posed one, you can go and run in that field again or jump in that puddle again. Kids are like easy to bribe, aren't they? Tip number 5 is just to manage expectations all the way through the booking process. Be given advice on location, time of year, weather. Tell them to bring some items, some props, a blanket on a bed of leaves in the autumn with leaves falling down and the sun shining through the trees and the kids in like big fluffy coats. That'll look good then, but that won't work on a summer's day on the beach. So just make sure you're keeping them advised on what they're going to get from the pictures when they want to do them, and also choosing a good location. If the kids hate the beach, don't take them at the beach. If there's muddy puddles, tell them to bring wellies. If there's muddy puddles, tell them to bring wellies and they can jump in the puddles. Unless they're 16, then that's weird. That's the joke I was trying to say. Awesome, guys. So I hope you found those 5 tips useful. If you did, if you're going to use some of them on your next shoot, let me know in the comments. If you've used some already and it's going well, let me know as well, because I'd love to hear that feedback. I'll be uploading more videos like this with more photography tips and advice and how-tos. So if you hit subscribe, I will like you forever for doing that. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.